keeps button mashing. My ADD often distracting me, often irrationalization, trying to justify my often clumsy practice. From woeful winters and sour springs to summer sadness, I frequently fall short of what I often promise. Backlip into a solitary corner, feeling so sorry for myself, acting like nothing matters. But the truth of the matter is it's fruitless as a pattern. It's useless, stupid, it's damaging. Gotta mute it from happening. It's a bully, it's arrogant, can't be truly embarrassing. We're consumed by your shadow, I keep on losing my sanity, yeah. Focusing on self while you're in the corner lonely, simply hoping that I help. Stuck within my little mind, fail to notice you're in hell. Once I've centered, all I offer is a broken little shell. I should let my feelings flow like the smoke that I expel, explaining how I feel now and exposing how I felt. Exercise the demons that I hold inside myself. You've been excellent to me, so I just hope now I excel.
Not even a door to get in or out.
Changes in the wind, it ain't imaginary. Bloodstream full of ink, let it paint your capillaries. Rolling through the grass, we just playing in the anthills. My favorite little toxin in my body's at a standstill. My focus and my vision have a different view. I'm holding back vomit, gotta make it past the centrifuge. No ground, no floors, never seen a landing spot. Besides my granddad, I can't say I've been a fan of cops. All I do is stand and ride, sky full of love bugs. I think I'll see your face again if I do enough drugs. Or maybe not, baby stop, my dream cast still broke. They say that rap is dead, I'm kinda mad I weren't the kill stroke. Old heads dying off, new heads rhyming soft. Can't afford a MacBook, my OS Microsoft. Facial feature broken, full of glass and bad memories. Slow crawl cocoon, I can't wait till cats pilling me. It's summertime again, but summers ain't so summery. The grass is always greener, that's the age-old summary. Say I like change, but I'm afraid change will come for me. Afraid I might change by the time change done with me.
Self-doubt tries to supply my self-hatred, but nah, I ain't finna fall for those tricks no more. Overanalyzing all my flaws. I've got shit to do, I'm gon' get far. So let me live, my dude, don't let me rob.
I've been around here for so long, waiting for shit to go wrong. Half of me never sold her to have been happy to hold on. Anything for a couple of pennies, pay me a tour. Now it's been forced, I need more, hand me the torch. And I'll light this shit up in flames. Might get nothing but shame, I've been fighting off the disdain to the Triton, often in anus and range. It's hard to contain my expression when targets changing direction. Etched in this brain and obsession, never the same, I'm redirected. Left in this daze, I need to end this effortless ways for me to exit. Yeah, I can't wait to see the next shit, it's not impressive. It's getting hard just to feel out, commit to living the real now. Wasted another year, now we're down. We're down, we're down, we're down, I feel so down. We're down, we're down, we're down, I feel so
down to make a change, down to take a different step. Down up here where I belong, not down with being upset. My head always in the clouds, and it's time my body follows. Can't nobody do it for me, is the motherfucking motto. I won't wallow in my misery, that isn't me tomorrow. If I'm riding at my core, rip it at my avocado, ayy. That's what I'm focused on. I'm sick of waking up to melancholy with its open palm. It's out of pocket, but my sides they like Pokemon. My clocks have broken arms, my blindfold always on. Take it out, my delusions all clear out. Fallacies disappear now. Wasted another year, now we're down.
We're down, we're down, we're down, I feel so down. We're down, we're down, we're down, I feel so, feel so, feel
Rav out here still looking for his snare and shit.
I think I found it!
I think Square found his snare and shit. Intros are easy.
Diamond mud, me and Rav on the trail and make a diamonds touch. He the arcade yo on the diamond cut. Find your crutch and get suplex. Fuck around, I turn him into Ooblet. Who next? Goldberg running. I ain't trying to end up in the vulture. Stomach bitch, I feel like I'm Armor King when I'm blunted. I'm Lord Infamous, so I run it. Stone like pumice, solid as snakes. I'm thinking I'm good, I promise I'm great. How many ways can I possibly say? You all in my face, you get tossed in your place. I think I'm Mace, I think I'm Puffy right after the case. I think I'm losing my passion to chase. I think I'm losing my mind, right at the line and I'm tapping the brakes. Used to run from my problems, now they sitting attached to my waist. They told me those years I spent rapping when nothing but sad. I imagine the actual waste. Now I'm in Texas, now my friends are the bestest. Now I be rapping with legends, ayy. I give a fuck what your records say. I own myself today, it's fuck 'em.
A joke and I still know why. Hope though broke with the deals, no lies. Now I don't focus, I feel no time. I dip right out, disappear, grow tired. I don't fuck with no explanations. I expect to grow patient, but don't respect the whole pace of it. I pace a bit, I hate the shit. Forget a lot of things, I need a break from it. I'm still bottled up, I'm still chasing shit. Why? I don't know why. I don't even know an eighth of it. Don't reveal concern, that's some ain't shit. I got a meal I earned, I guess I'm making this. Sometimes I just need a break from this. Sometimes there's nothing I can take from this. So I'm all in, all in. I don't need to find my calling. I'm just by the time I'm stalling. Till I'm in the light, I saw it. I'm so tired, these words don't need to make sense. I don't think things through, I don't mean to play dead. I don't see hate spread, I still hear. Film stay loud, never will hear, yeah, yeah, yeah.
This that big dick flow and deep performance. Fucking applause, I don't seek endorsements. Rather be supportive, what I deem important. Rather be recording, rather seek reward and experiences. Rather be something more than I am. Where I'm not crawling on land, but my worth in my hands. To fill holes deep in the dirt from concerns I can't stand when I talk about this shit. When I talk about a life 40 times this year. Why do I walk the line all the time with ain't shit? Yeah, I'm supposed to be S tier. Close and you still fear falling apart. Fall in the dark is all I ever do. I've grown bored of this art. Surely I'm smart, and maybe my brain falling short of my heart. The shore isn't far, yeah. Your assessment don't affect my value. They will let you keep your worst to pull the bestest out you. But they only ever press cause the less without you. Let the pressure vacuum, don't accept the shackles now.
Show 'em what you got now. Show 'em you won't bow down.
To them, they're my weakest days. My frequencies go louder, right.
Okay.
I watched those sparkles darken. I've seen control disperse. I thought you knew the secrets, that you controlled the earth. When we was young, you told me you'd hold my hand in John. I didn't know you let me fall when your shit cramping up. I'm sinking through the ink. I feel it closing in. You tried to nurse my wound when you had broke the skin. A trait as old as sin, his hands through the garbage. I watched you lie to me while we danced through the carnage. Pull me close, the stars darting, big things are even bigger now. I thought that I could fly away. You sat and watched me hit the ground. It's all different now, the pace has got me pacing. I guess that's what I get for fucking chasing what I'm chasing. What's it mean?
Used to wonder how to cope, ponder how to float. How do I adult? Climb inside the boat. Why do I emote? My kaleidoscope stuck inside the blows.
It's me, Florida Florida man, and I got sound effects. Hey man. And I'm wearing my headphones beneath the hat. Very important, I think. I can't see anything in the glasses. It sucks so bad. But I don't know if you could tell, but those are my favorites. I love the cartoon sound effects. They're so funny, especially the long one. Oh my god. But I also have classics such as The Alert, which is so funny. That one, which is, pretty standard. We've also got, like, the audience ones. But that one takes forever, so I also have a stop button. We've got... Ooh. Really good. We love to see it. Cha-ching. Yes. The devil. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. That's not the devil. That's my Gregorian chant. This is the devil. So that's fun. So we also have spooky sounds, which is real great. Shut up. A couple more. We also have, which is like you're waiting outside the club, which I love. Shut up. We've got just a bunch of this. But I forgot I had bought, this one, like, this voice thing, or whatever, like, ages ago, because I was like, haha, silly voice on Discord, because it can connect with Discord, so I was like, yes, I want this, but then it, like, jacked up my computer, which it just absolutely blows. But I rediscovered it and it's connected to the, this, which is great. And so I somehow managed to rediscover my, code. Because now you have to pay monthly for it, which is just the goofiest shit ever. But now we have the power of... Ew. Get those away from me. T-Pain. I love the T-Pain voice. It's so funny. Yeah. But we also have such classics as Baby, which is awful. I hate Baby. Magic Chords, which is real good. I love a good magic chord. Cave? Cave? Radio Demon, which is, it just sounds like I'm on the radio. I hate the background effects. I'm turning those off. Titan, which is boring, and I hate Titan. Getting rid of that one. And now I'm this, which is boring. There's no change. Die. Give it to me, please. Okay, it's stuck. So, whoa, huh? What? Oh, I think it just took a minute to load. My bad. I jumped the gun a little bit there, but that's okay. My bad. Hold on. Give it a second. She's loading, I swear. Okay. There we go. That makes way more sense. So this is Lil Mod, which I think is like a rap name. Rap name. Yeah. This is the demon. So that pretty much checks out. This is the doctor. I don't know what that means, but you know, you can come to your own conclusions. This is Echo. Okay, that's really funny. This is Blocks. Oh, like the GameCube. Okay. Moving on to Trauma Medic. Oh. Okay. I'm the Joker, baby. So that one's called Crazy Clown. So that's fun. This one, I think I'm a ghost. So that's cool. Ooh. And this one, I'm a nerd, I guess. I'm a robot this time. Oh, yes, I love the robot one. That's really good. Okay, anyway. I'm a DJ in this one. Ooh, kind of like T-Pain, but like less fun. Oh, okay. This one's called Game Over. I don't really know what's going on here, but that's okay. Odin? I'm God. That's fun. Okay. I'm a zombie. Oh, okay. That one's awful. Let's stop that one right now. I don't know what this one is, but it's a little bit awful. So, anyway, let's turn. I don't want to hear myself anymore. It's awful. But those were all the voice changer things, which is fun, sexy, and neat. You've got, good times ahead, I think. The gorilla sound is awful, I've realized, so I'm thinking about getting rid of it, but anyway, no matter. So, today, it is the Florida Man stream. And that is the world's funniest idea that I did not come up with. It was actually my sister's idea, because she's literally a genius. And I love her dearly. But I figured we could start off by watching my very own Florida Man video that I made 2 years ago. Mainly because I think it's funny, probably. We'll see. Okay, you know what? Let's see how the headphones go over the hat. Sorry, that probably wasn't pleasant. It is me. Okay, yeah. That's good, I think. So, anyway, we'll do this. And I can hear myself, so that's real nice. But anyway, so, I figured I could take you through my original video so you can get a good feel for what we're gonna do here today. This was also not my idea. This was actually still my sister's idea even back then. So I am not, I'm stealing her content. I am not funny, basically. So jot that down. Okay, let me get you back. Okay, camera, Chrome. Here, okay. My very own. Hi, I'm Dex and I was a different man. I couldn't edit videos and it's really funny. Okay, so welcome back. Let me know how sound is because it's really quiet for me.
Do whatever I want to do.
I am your host. No, today, I had a different video planned for today, but my sister goes to school now, which is all painfully real. The funniest part about that is that I didn't upload consistently literally ever. So I always pretended like I did, but never did. I don't know. I don't know how far we go. It's been a while since I've seen my own video, so we'll find out. We will see. Talk about it's slowing down, so movies. Okay. I forgot what they were called for a second. I have never seen them, but I didn't have a camera at the time, so I overcompensated for that a lot. But it was always a treat, so it's fine. Whoa, what did that say? I do that a lot as well, where I like flash text at you, but I don't ever let you see it for very long. Talk about it any further. Hold on. Let me go back. God, I have to go Okay. You know what? We'll scrub. Oh my god, slow down. Okay. Eventually I won't talk about it any further, but wasn't even funny. Instead of that, she suggested I do a Florida Man based video, and I came up with an unfortunate series that you are now going to have to watch with your eyes. And then I never did another one. Okay, that's a lie. I had the footage for another one, but I accidentally left it recording for like 2 hours, and I just never felt like cutting the footage. I'm a really good video editor, and this will be solid proof of that over the course of this video. Like, I'm really good. What we're gonna do like, super good. Go through each day of the year, right? We're gonna go through each day and look up the Florida Man article for that day. I'm gonna bookmark them or whatever, so half of the video isn't me just searching, because that's fucking boring. So we're gonna do luckily you get to see that here today, but January, you know, 1st through the 10th today, because I wanted to, go in depth on some of these Why didn't I cut out the bar? Like the taskbar, I'm killing myself. It'd be awful. Too much. I might cut it down to just 1 through 5, depending on how long. Didn't even do that. We'll see. Oh my god, that's so funny. We'll see. So anyway, let's get into it. January 1st. That was okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna bully myself for a second here. I accidentally muted it. Go back. Go back right now. How many layers deep was that? New window. Okay, it's the 3 dots, the bookmarks, and then other bookmarks, and then within other bookmarks, Florida Man, January 1st. Oh my god, that's so bad. January 1st. Okay. Shh, we'll watch you in a second. Florida man arrested for attacking McDonald's McDonald's employee over not getting a straw, police say. Okay. Why did I zoom in on that? I'm very glad. John! Wait! Hey, stop! Get the police. Oh my god. Let her go. Let her go. Fries are everywhere. Someone do something. Because that's the real problem in the end, is the fries on the ground. Yeah. She should have, and she was about to. Oh my god. Hospital near Jackson. Shut the fuck up. Wow. I got you, man. It's all good. All at once. I didn't really think this through. I don't have a whole lot to say. I mean, it speaks for itself, doesn't it? I'm not gonna lie to you. He kind of deserved that. Fuck that guy. It's.
I was right.
Guy. What?
Wait, what?
Observe that. Fuck that guy. It's.
It was so big and I still didn't read it.
What?
Hits table. Okay, I got it.
Hold on.
I got it this time.
Okay. Yasmin James was behind the counter of the McDonald's on 34th Street South when St. Pete police say 41-year-old Daniel Taylor forcefully grabbed her and pulled her up onto the counter.
Okay, also, really quick, the Discord logo is so much different now. We've really grown. Good for us.
James defended herself by punching Taylor in the face as he held onto her shirt's collar. Hold on, I need to reread that. I didn't comprehend it. Yeah, he has me.
Would be bold to assume I retain any I remember that. Okay, when I was doing this video, I read that. I couldn't tell you anything about it, though. This next part's funny.
Oh, okay. I mixed up the
So
names.
I'm
They said
hilarious,
using last
dude.
names and I got
So
confused.
funny. Where's my fame?
Okay, so
Shake my
I'll
head.
just read the whole article. We'll talk about it when I'm done. Brenda beyond duty. Another customer in the restaurant at the time pulled her phone out as she saw the argument escalating seconds before Taylor grabbed James. Beyond duty. I hate. God damn it! Let me look up how to pronounce it. Beyond
Not the-
duty.
Not the Balenciaga, like, recommended search?
Ah. It wouldn't tell me, would it? Okay.
Okay, that was really
I'm
good,
sorry
too.
if I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Oh my
It's just gotta
god,
be
I'm
less accent.
hilarious. What the fuck?
Okay, Beyond Duty says the argument started when Taylor went over to the condiment bar to grab a straw. When he noticed there were none, she says he began screaming, "Oh my god." It's just a straw.
Read it
homie.
yourself, I guess.
He
Oh
was yelling and
no.
walking toward the counter,
Okay,
and the young lady
I'm funny, but not good at YouTubing. That's okay.
behind the counter
That's why we're on
told
Twitch.
that it's the law now that we're not allowed to have straws in the law. Seriously? Hold on.
My favorite font
Straw
was,
lobby law. No, that probably would not me. Our
I forgot what I was in the middle of saying.
restaurants allowed to have straws in their lobbies. I know that's not true where I'm at. I'm not going through all those results. Okay. Okay.
Oh my
The
god.
counter told him it's the law now, blah blah blah, whatever. The new law. Okay, so it talks about the law. Could have just waited before I googled it, but that's okay. The new law, which took effect January 1st in St. Petersburg, says restaurants can't have straws out. Instead, customers must request a straw. Oh, in 2020, plastic straws will no longer be allowed in restaurants.
Little
Just
did we know that literally not a single person would care about the straw debacle in 2020. Not a single soul. Okay, sorry.
use paper straws. It's not fucking hard. But anyway.
It's not,
They
though.
started
I was
exchanging
right.
Words laced with you can say that again. Half the video was bleeped out. Anyway, they started exchanging words.
Why?
And he said there's a
God, I'm
law
so funny.
that exists, and she was saying yes, it is.
Just
law.
absolutely
I mean,
hilarious.
She says after seeing how the man reacted, she thinks he needs help. Yeah. Yeah. Beyond Duty says after leaving.
I love subtitling myself. That was one of my favorite things to do.
Into the store and yelled at the manager. In the police report, it says Taylor kicked another employee in the stomach. Oh my god.
Since
Taylor
I
was
didn't
arrested
finish
and
reading
charged
it,
with
you
2
have to read
counts of
it.
simple battery.
I was really good at that.
God damn it. Battery probably. Oh, fuck. Battery charges in the law. Yes.
Really comprehensive Google
Battery
search
crime.
there.
Okay. Battery is a criminal offense involving unlawful physical
contact, distinct from assault, which is the act of creating apprehension of such contact. Apprehension. Oh. A suspicion or fear, especially of future evil. So...
I didn't...
Huh? It's fine.
When I did YouTube videos, I sat down... These were not a production. I sat down, I recorded once, whatever I got is what I got. That is what I edited, and that is what I post. People having scripts and stuff? No. Could not be me. I had one scripted video, and it all went to shit because I scripted it. Because I went through the website, I scripted it. Because, okay, I was doing like a, designer brands kind of thing. So I scripted the video the next day when I went to go do the video, like record it or whatever. The entire website had changed. So the script went out the window in the end. So after that, I was like, scripting is dumb, I won't do it. And then I never did.
Don't fucking worry about it. I'm just stupid. I'm sure.
Thank you.
My audience can figure. It's fine. Don't fucking worry about it. I'm just stupid. I'm sure.
I just zoomed in the cat. You're welcome.
What it fucking means. Anyway.
My audience of like 3 people.
So
by the way.
Even if it was just a mistake. Okay, even if it was a mistake, just ask politely. You know, treat people the way you want.
I love this part.
The golden rule. Treat people the way you want to be treated.
That was a good one.
Anyway,
that was a good one.
Wouldn't allow their employees to talk about the incident, but sent out this statement. Man, fuck McDonald's. Our highest priority is always the safety and well-being of our employees and customers.
Thank you.
We have been in contact
it'll
with
get better.
the police department and are fully cooperating with their investigation. Yeah, okay, McDonald's. Okay. I don't know what was in his mind, but I hope he gets the help he needs, says Beyond Duty, who believes James handled herself appropriately. She had to do what she was doing. She's a petite girl, and I felt she did the right thing. Our reporters have spoken to the McDonald's employee, Yasmin James, who tells us she has not been fired following this incident, as rumors circulating on social media claim. Yeah, social media would be like that, wouldn't it? Love that. Okay, all in all,
here's I kind of got a sense of what I was doing right now.
The scale being okay. Maybe I'll make like a graphic card or something like that. The scale is 1 to 10, 1 being very mild for a Florida man, 10 being murder. So like in the middle it's like hurting somebody, and then like the one side is chaos. Okay, great. This would probably be probably a 4, I'd say, because he did almost he didn't cause chaos per se, and he did assault some people, but in the video it wasn't as bad as it could have been. But then the kicking the second employee in the stomach probably knocks it up to a 5. So you know what? Let's say 5. We'll go with 5 on that one. So this one, January 1st, gets a 5 out of 10 in the Florida man scale. Could have been worse. Okay, great.
Really solid right there.
Florida man 2, I think.
Am I gonna bully my bookmarks again? I think so. Why are there so many layers? Someone do something. But also don't look at them. I'm a different man now. I'm a different man.
Florida man robs store dressed as Spider-Man.
Sounds really good.
And it's nearly all videos. This is great. A Florida man is behind bars after robbing a store disguised as Spider-Man. Deputies said a man showed up unmasked to a Winn-Dixie wine and spirits store in Castleberry, Florida on January 2nd. He leaves, but then he returns, this time wearing a Spider-Man mask. The fact that they knew it was him when he came back, even though he was wearing the mask, was super funny to me. Okay, I mean, the same clothes and everything, but the fact that his disguise didn't work at all, absolutely fucking hilarious. Anyway, police said Edward
I love
Wilburn
stupid people,
stole
like
at
stupid
least
drunk people.
$150 in liquor and
Hilarious.
$4.20,
Thank you.
haha, LMAO, in
I forgot.
Newport cigarettes. Wilburn was arrested back in January. Wilburn is a repeat offender according to the Seminole County Sheriff's Office.
Watch your team.
This is the best part of the video right here.
Terrell Brown, meteorologist Tracy Butler, and Roz Vera.
Oh, I have to watch this.
ABC7 eyewitness.
Hey, Florida Man, we're watching my original video. You love this part. Just dead silent in the video. I'm trying to, like, track him. No need to thank me.
Oh, shut up. Okay.
So good.
This
The
one
tracking
is
is
a lot more mild
hilarious.
than the first one. Probably, I'd give it a 2.
He didn't bring it.
Just
No,
for
he
the
had to
sake
steal a
of
box
alcohol.
too. That's criminal
Like,
behavior.
alcohol, you could probably fuck a little bit with once he had it. But, like, the act in itself, not that bad. Absolutely fucking stupid to come back with
The scale,
mask
yeah.
on. He's like,
Classic,
"Oh,
classic.
Oh shit. That was my bad. Let me go back to my car, grab my mask, and I'll do it right this time. I promise you guys. Don't worry about it. I'll be right back.
The
Just
grabbing
really
the
quick.
mask.
Hold on. Okay. Thanks, guys. Alright. That should be enough for today, because I don't feel like recording anymore. So
The
thank you
editing is
for watching my Florida Man video.
I'll let myself go.
This will be one of many, unfortunately.
No.
If I decide to continue this.
No, it doesn't, sorry.
We'll see.
I should have done
I
that.
don't know. We'll see. Okay, thanks, bye.
One more, you're welcome for my editing. Okay. It never hits a corner. I'm very sorry about that. I apologize on behalf of my past self. I was not that smart. Unfortunately, I just, you just let me go. And my god, I went. Like, that was it. Okay. But so that's the general idea of what we're doing here this evening. Is you, my beloved chat, is going to give me a date, and then I will look up and then react to that respective date's Florida Man video. Very exciting stuff, I think. Boing! June 6th. Yes, you got it. I love that initiative. June 6th. Florida Man. Woman. Okay. Ooh, a bit old. 2019, but that's okay. We love to see it. Florida Man charged with pouring ketchup on girlfriend. That's like a... What? It's because he's sad that he got caught pouring ketchup on his girl. Is she, like, allergic to ketchup or something? Because I don't know. Okay, I will read the article. Not much article, but whatever. Okay. A Florida man is facing a misdemeanor charge for allegedly pouring ketchup on his girlfriend while she slept. Okay. That certainly changes things, I think. Court documents show Peter Wagman is facing first-degree misdemeanor domestic battery charge for the encounter that took place last Sunday. According to an arrest report, Wagman's girlfriend of 11 years told investigators she woke up in the middle of the night to find Wagman pouring ketchup on her and cursing at her. Heather King told investigators they had been arguing over her infidelity before she went to sleep, and the report said she was covered in ketchup. Wagman denied the allegation, although the report says there was ketchup on his pants. Court records show Wagman has entered a not guilty plea. Wagman was ordered to have no contact with King. Okay. So lots of things to unpack here today, I think. Number one, the fact that he did it while she was asleep. All right. That's a little weird. Certainly I would agree. Certainly an interesting time to choose to pour ketchup and curse at your girlfriend. Point number 2. She cheated on him. Now, this doesn't make her look too good either. So, had she been awake, now this might get a little controversial here, but had she been awake, I would say, it was well within his right. Probably not the most mature way to react to her cheating on you, but, we can't all be winners when we find out our girlfriend is cheating on us. So, we'll give him a little credit for that one. But then afterwards, lying about it to police. Okay, why? Such a weird. I mean, at least it's not violent. I mean, it's ketchup. Okay, it could be considered violent because it is a battery charge and that's typically violence, but it's ketchup that can be washed out really easily. And if she hadn't woken up, you just leave. You leave. You pour ketchup on her, you cuss her out a little bit, and then you just go. And then you never see her again. What a good way to ghost somebody is you just pour ketchup on them and then disappear. Never to be seen again. That would be real fun, I think. But I have a feeling he's probably not all there. Considering the lying about it afterwards, despite literally being caught in the act, and also the ketchup on his pants, which is arguably the most comical part of the story. the ketchup being on his pants. Like, this is did they take his pants in for for DNA stuff? Because you always, if you watch true crime crap or whatever, you always get oh, there was blood on his shirt. Yeah. The fact that they're investigating ketchup is just the world's funniest thing probably ever. I love that. Okay. I don't have a graphic, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't have a graphic, but I will rate this Florida man anyway, according to the scale in the video. So, 1 being chaotic, non-harmful, just kind of weird, and 10 being murder, and then 5 being hurtful. I'm gonna give this one a 1, probably. You cheated on him. Little interesting, a little bit weird to do, but all in all, that's a 1. Who cares? Did I put my I didn't put my noise gate back on. That's okay. The noise gate is now on. I'm very sorry about that. That is true. She was sleeping. Okay, I'll give you your 0.5. 1.5 is solid, I think. That is an excellent point. Okay. June 6th is 1.5. Somebody write that down. It's just fucking weird one at a time. I can do April 15th, of course. April 15th, Florida man. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, look at that. Quite the man. I'm just gonna do the first one, because there was very clearly more than one option, but we'll just do the one. Florida man arrested in Naples Olive Garden while intoxicated and shoveling spaghetti into his mouth. You. Okay. The Miami Herald reported Ben Paget, 32, was arrested on April 7th for disorderly intoxication and resisting an officer without violence. According to an arrest report, police responded to a disturbance call at the restaurant and saw Paget eating the pasta belligerently while he was, quote, muttering obscenities. He was not wearing a shirt. A restaurant worker said Paget had been asking patrons for money outside and shouting expletives. The officers gave Paget some paper towels to clean up the mess before he was placed under arrest, the report states. Once he was in the patrol car, police say Paget began hitting his head against the metal cage of the car's partition and cut his head. He was He was booked into jail and later released on a $2,000 bond. Now, this one, it was certainly more public than the last one, I will admit. Whose spaghetti was he eating is my question. They weren't particularly specific about whose they let him out of jail. I mean, he paid his dues. This one is also very weird, yeah. You know. You can't just say he was eating spaghetti. You gotta tell me whose spaghetti it was. Because if he was shirtless when going... Okay, so we gotta think this one through. They didn't give us enough information, we've gotta think it out. That's the job of the journalists, but they clearly didn't do their job, so we have to do it for them. So, there's two options. One, he entered the restaurant and started eating somebody else's spaghetti. Just like leaned over someone else's table and just started shoveling it into his mouth. Already shirtless, having entered in the restaurant. Or, this is the less likely one. Or, he entered the restaurant, sat down, they let him order, despite people having been yelled at by him previous. They let him order. He takes his shirt off after being served, or before, but probably after, being served spaghetti, and then started eating the spaghetti, because he was served, but took the shirt off after. You know what I mean? Like, but it's probably the first one, which is infinitely funnier. Quick, redact your service. He doesn't get any more. As soon as he stopped wearing a shirt, you have to take the plate. You gotta be on it. You gotta be on it. That's why food service workers should be paid more. It's because they have to be watching everybody to make sure their shirt stays on while they're eating. It's a tough job. It's a tough job. Take the spaghetti out of his mouth. Oh no, not his spaghetti. Okay. So, real tough, yeah. Okay, so, assuming that the likely option of him entering the restaurant and then eating somebody else's spaghetti. Now, this isn't harmful, I think. Sure, he was publicly intoxicated, you know. We've all been there. On the same story, they gave him paper towels. That's so funny, I forgot to mention that part. Here you go, buddy. How kind. See, this is really why we need to pay service workers more, is because even while they cause public disturbances and eat spaghetti clean off of somebody else's plate, they still gave him something to clean up with. That's real nice. That's real nice. So this is not necessarily a direct and intentioned attack on another person. So we're probably gonna have to go 1. I mean, bars are certainly public, but like public intoxication versus like getting a little bit buzzed at a bar is different. Like if you're running around, it's an Olive Garden, you know what I mean? It's like trying to be classy. If you're like sloshed at an Olive Garden, it's probably not like the best. Yeah. At Olive Garden, you have some wine and you get, yeah, wine tilde. You get, you know, fancy drunk. But you know, at bars you get, yeah, sloshed. So this, I mean, it's okay, disorderly intoxication. So it's not public intoxication. It's disorderly. So excuse me, that was miswording on my part. Completely my bad. But we're gonna have to safely slot him into the into number 1 on the Florida man scale, because despite him directly attacking this one single person's spaghetti plate, just free nip, like just out, you know what I mean? Like his boobs just flying everywhere. He was drunk, and it wasn't like a direct attack on this person because he hated them. Now that'd be an interesting story though, if he went out and was like actively upset at this one person for eating spaghetti. That'd be really funny, but I don't think that's what happened. It was probably just the one. So number 1, it's just number 1 on the Florida man scale. Okay. I feel this one was solid. This one was solid. Okay, what date are we thinking now? I could probably, drunk people get violent. Spaghetti. Yeah. It's just a 1, you know? Yeah, and the 0.5 on the previous one definitely makes more sense now. Because this one is just the, you know, tamest you could possibly be as a Florida man. Okay. I think 1 is good. 1 is good. What is our next date, ladies and gentlemen? You know, January 3rd, you got it. A good continuation of the video. Hey, Florida man. Should I do this one? Okay, bye, have fun. Okay, this one has been deleted. Florida woman. Okay. 74-year-old Florida man on electric scooter threatened, chased 2 with knife. Police say. Daniel Zarelli faces multiple charges, including aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. This one's a little longer. It is not looking particularly good. Okay. A 74-year-old man is accused of chasing 2 people with a knife while riding an electric scooter, according to the Rockledge Police Department. During a verbal disagreement, Daniel Zarelli retrieved an 8-inch blade from a drawer in his home and, quote, actively followed a woman throughout the residence in his scooter Monday evening. Wait, in a house? Okay, that's really funny. Okay. according to an arrest affidavit. Zarelli's alleged statements of wanting to kill the woman prompted her to run from the residence, police said. Police said Zarelli then targeted a man outside of the home, chasing him around a car, which was a rental signed in the man's name, and down the street while still holding the knife. Zarelli slashed the car's left rear tire with, quote, willful and malicious intent, causing approximately $500 in damages, according to police. When officers arrived, yes, but at first he was in the house, it seems. So then they left, and then he started chasing a different guy, I think. When officers arrived, they said Zarelli was seen still holding a knife and, quote, actively following the woman up the driveway of the residence. Upon speaking with him, officers reported smelling alcohol on Zarelli's breath, as well as hearing Zarelli spontaneously utter that he wanted to stab the man he was chasing, quote, while he had the chance, according to the affidavit. Zarelli was booked at the Brevard County Jail on multiple charges, including 2 instances of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, both felonies. Police also said Zarelli was on felony probation during the incident. He's being held on $26,000 bond and is expected to make his first appearance in court February 1st. So that is certainly rough, I would say. Definitely on the opposite side of the scale, this one. Instead of a 1, we're probably, I didn't think we would ever get to the, 10, and we haven't. He didn't murder anybody, but he certainly said he wanted to, which is a concern, so we are definitely beyond a 5, I think. The scooter is really funny to me, though. 'Cause either you could imagine, like, hold on. Like one of these, but like electric. Which is funny in itself. Or one of these bad boys. What speed? I don't think it said. I mean, they said followed as opposed to chased. Okay, well, never mind. They said chased here. But either one is going to be generally kind of slow, except for this guy. Whoa, look at him go. He's going. He is gone. But anyway, so there are 2 scooter options. He is 74 years old, so we're probably gonna have to assume. Why are all these so funny? Oh my god. You could just buy these? My childhood is coming back alive. Someone do something. This is the world's funniest thing I've ever seen. Okay, anyway. So yeah, it was pretty bad, but it is kind of funny. I mean, the gym scooters, yeah, ugh, we love gym scooters. 'Cause, like, yeah, he did threaten to murder 2 people, but he's really old and on a silly little old person scooter. That's hilarious. You can't fault me for laughing about that. Oh my god, not the umbrella. Okay. So, unfortunately, realistically, we have to assume that he was chasing people on the old person scooter. Which I don't think affects the rating any, it just reflects you know how funny it is, how funny the story is. So I'm gonna, yeah, at least a 7 or higher. I'm feeling 8 a little bit, because he threatened murder. Oh, no, it is, don't worry not. It is me. But I am cosplaying today as a Florida man. Worry not, you are all safe. You are all safe. I am just sneaking as a Florida man, so they can't tell that it's me. But anyway, so this guy, I'm gonna go, he's a solid 8 on the Florida man scale. Murderous intent was there. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. He did say he wanted to kill these people, and since 10 is murder, he's gonna have to be a little higher. And I think that's a good balance between 5 and 10. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, like 8 is kind of in the middle there. So we'll go 8. 8 feels like a good middle ground for this murderous man. So, all right, what day was this? January 3rd is an 8. Okay. How are we feeling? What's our next date? We're picking, for those of you who weren't there for the introductory video, we are picking dates to look up different Florida mans and like rate how bad they are. So if anybody has another date they'd like to do, July 18th, yes. I'd love to be able to type July 18th, Florida man. Okay. This one's gonna be a good one. Oh god, okay. Whew. 35 people were affected Saturday. Okay, well, we'll get there. Okay. Florida man steals candles, sprays people with bear mace at mall, police say. 35 people were affected Saturday. A Florida man stole candles from a mall store and sprayed dozens of patrons with bear mace repellent before escaping, police said. The theft happened Saturday afternoon at a Bath & Body Works store. I love Bath & Body Works. This Florida man has good taste. In a mall in the Doral suburb west of Miami, investigators said. The unidentified suspect entered the store filled a bag with candles, then started spraying people with mace. This is an only in Miami story, Doral police spokesman Ray Valdez told the Miami Herald. You can't make this up. About 35 people were affected. Some were taken to hospitals for treatment, including the store manager, but officials were not sure how many or whether how many had to be admitted. Bear mace is a strong irritant to a person's eyes and respiratory system. A portion of the mall was evacuated after the macing Saturday. The man believed responsible got away in a cab. The suspect could face numerous armed robbery and aggravated battery charges once he is arrested, Valdez said. The guy, he is better than the Spider-Man guy, yeah. So, again, a lot to unpack here. So first of all, 1, he brought a bag. He's a smart Florida man. They're evolving. 2, theft, whatever, who cares. 3, the bear mace. Now, that's a good point. He might not have known. However, intention versus outcome there are certainly two different things. And also pepper spray is literally right there. You could just use human mace. I don't know why you have bear mace with you. A little strong. He still sprayed people with mace. Definitely not my mace of choice. I'd probably just use a normal one. Pepper spray, just, human mace I would use, I think, if I were to commit a crime. Not that I would, but if I was to commit this particular crime, I would probably go about getting human mace to not kill people, apparently. I mean, not kill people, obviously. He didn't murder anybody. But my god, was he close. Because some people actually got hospitalized this time. But I don't think he intended to kill anybody. So I guess intention does matter a little bit. So, I didn't know it fucked up your respiratory system. That's scary and a little bit insane. Like your eyes, like, oh, my eyes, whatever. That checks out. But like your respiratory system? Holy shit, dude. Like, another question. Just don't breathe. Okay, there you go. That's the spirit. So, another question on my mind is, what scent were the candles that he stole? I think this would, in fact, believe it or not, affect the rating that he got. Because if he stole nasty candles... Okay, not even what scent. What are the candles for? If you're using them in your home, you could have just stolen them. Like, I don't think you needed the mace. But if you needed people not to see you for something you were doing with these candles... Another good point. So, much to think about here. And not enough information. These journalists are really off their game. Like... For shame. For shame. I'm really disappointed. We need more information for our ratings. But generally, I don't know. Like, what would you use that many, like, how many candles did he steal? What were the scents? And jail but extra. See, I wouldn't mind him taking those, to be honest. Scented, flavored, whatever. It's all the same. If he ate the candles, we need to have a talk, actually. I wouldn't put it past him, to be honest, but, God, there's just so many questions in my mind. Also, the fact that he escaped in a cab is really funny. Like, he was just like, taxi, and then they were like, oh, you need to leave, and he was like, yeah. And then they just left. Bye. Bye-bye. Really funny. But anyway. So, I'm probably gonna give this one a... Okay, that is a good point. If he was hungry, you gotta do what you gotta do. But Aladdin didn't mace people, so there is certainly a difference there. Like, sure, he probably, like, tricked a couple guys into falling, but a scraped knee versus, respiratory failure, So, we're probably gonna go a solid 6 for this one. He didn't intend to kill. Sometimes you need candles. But he did harm people quite a bit. A lot of people, in fact. But I don't think, the amount of people matters to me. Maybe he stole 35 candles. So that's one person per candle. That, you gotta do what you gotta do. You do what you need to do. So that one, solid 6 on the Florida Man scale. All right. So we did what day was this? January what? Hold on. 18th? January 18th? It certainly could have been worse. Nobody died. So he can't go on the murder side. So, Okay. Sorry. Okay. what date next? We got July 18th is a 6. '71. Damn. What a nice temperature. It keeps being like not like nice outside anymore. December 27th? Yes. 27th. Florida man. Now I'm checking the weather though, so please hold. Because now I'm talking about it. Because it was supposed to snow at some point. It's like, can we stop? Please. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's supposed to snow in an hour. So I'll let you know how that goes. Oh my god. Yes, this is so good. Florida man, worried about vampires, intentionally burns down his home. Okay, grammatically? Oh, the candle guy? Or the or the vampire guy? Lots to think about right now, I think, in this moment. Like, wow. I mean, what an evening, am I right? But yeah, they didn't find the candle guy. So good for candle guy. He certainly got away. So I hope he enjoyed his candles in peace. This man's just a victim. So, okay, we'll see. We'll see. This one's a bit lengthy, so we'll see how it goes. A Florida man has been charged with arson after police say he screamed about vampires before intentionally setting his own house on fire while a woman was inside. Okay. Melvin Weaver, 64, was arrested by the Daytona Beach Police Department. On Sunday at about 7:42 p.m., officers were called to a home in reference to a fire. Dispatched informed officers that Weaver had a large knife and was knocking on doors saying his house was on fire and the victim was inside. As officers were arriving to the scene, Weaver approached a patrol car with a large knife. Officers were able to take the knife away from Weaver and place him into handcuffs. Officers then made contact with the victim, who told officers that she has been with Weaver for 20 years and married 8 years. Damn, that's a long time. The victim said earlier that day Weaver had been rambling and began to get worse, so she called 911 to Baker Act him. Baker Act, Florida. What is the Baker Act in Florida? Yes, this is good. The Florida Baker Act allows doctors, mental health professionals, judges, and law enforcement to commit a person to mental health treatment for up to 72 hours if they... Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Okay. It does sound like they got her out. So she's good, she did not die. Okay. She stated when officers arrived on the scene, Weaver was in sound mind and could not be Baker acted. She said Weaver acted as if he was okay, even though he did try to let his dog out on the responders. Then, the victim said later the same day, Weaver ran out into the street screaming. Not long after, she could hear him screaming, "The vampires are going to defend themselves." When she went to check on him, he grabbed a wooden cane and swung it at her, hitting her in the forearm. The victim told officers that Weaver started to break windows in the house, so she went to her room to pack clothes to leave for the night. When the victim came out of the room, she yelled at Weaver, quote, "You're crazy." According to the police report, when Weaver heard her, he began to tear insulation from the ceiling. Okay, I have a quick question, just a quick interruption. Why is the insulation in your ceiling easily tearable? You might want to get that checked out. Okay. The victim said he then placed the insulation from the ceiling on the stove and cut the stove on. Probably put. A lot to unpack about that, indeed, but we will certainly get there. The victim stated the kitchen immediately caught on fire, and Weaver grabbed a large knife and ran out of the front door down the street. According to the victim, Weaver only takes pain medication for his cancer and is not sure if he took any other drugs. She was not sure if he had taken his pain medication that day. WPLG reports the home was completely destroyed by the fire. Weaver is being charged felony aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and felony arson of an occupied structure. He was taken to the Volusia County Branch Jail. You can say this is to stop those so bad. Okay. Much to think about here. So number one, if somebody says somebody's acting weird or odd, bizarre, perhaps, maybe Baker act him anyway? I don't know. Like, at the very least, be like, oh hey, my husband of 8 years, I've known him for 20, or been with him, maybe even known him longer, we have no idea, is acting a little funky. Can I Baker act him? Like, would you mind? And they're like, no, he's not acting weird to us, so, here you go. Here's your husband back. You don't get a choice. Couldn't have gotten, like, I don't know, like, taken him in for, like, a little bit, not 72 hours, but, like, a little bit? I don't know. It might help a little bit. Truly a failure of the middle. This one's, like, sad a little bit, like... Apparently, yeah, the police saw an opportunity, for this one. This one's just sad, because he's very clearly ill. Yeah, this one sucks. I'm not even gonna rate this one. This one blows. Cause, like, I mean, the insulation part is certainly weird. I will not put it, very odd. The insulation part, like, where did that come from? But, like, otherwise, this one's just sad. So, ugh. Damn, that's rough. Not all Florida men can be goofy and silly and funny. Let's try this one. We'll stay the 27th, but let's... Okay, this one isn't fun either. Dog with a gun. Cocaine. Trusty, okay. Anyway, let's just do a different date. That one was rough. Thank you, December 27th, for trying. Florida Man Christmas. Florida Man burns a cross on a lawn and proclaims Christmas is dead. The war on Christmas is real. Maybe I get a nice random date generator. Perfect. Okay, so we'll use this unless you have some recommendations, of course. Yeah, we need some gator stories. Let's get a gator in here. Come on. You know you want a gator. Select weekdays all, please. Year first, that's disgusting. Okay, just do this. Okay, get dates. Okay, December 20th was the next date, so... oh, shoot, we can do March 20... We can do that one right now. 21st. Florida Man. Okay. Florida Men, one dressed in bull onesie. Okay. No. Oh man. And it's Fox News? I hate Fox News. What is this? Oh. It's a reading list. It looks so good. Ugh, fine. Fine. Once. That's it. Oh, wait. I mean, it's not really a paywall. But hold on. I'll turn it back on. We'll see. Oh, wait. Ads are still there, though, to be honest. You have one that's not Fox News? That's sexy. Let me try this first. That is a yummy sight, I think. You know, we get the gist. Oh, God. I mean, it certainly gives us the information, so... Yeah, it's alright. Thank you for finding it. But I guess we'll just read this. Okay. Where's the... Okay. Florida men, one dressed in bull onesie, attempt to burn down house with ragu sauce, police say. I love a bit of arson. Arson is so good. Yeah, I mean, to get the information, you know, graphic design can be sacrificed. It's just like an HTML document now. Okay. Derek Irving, 36, and John Silva, 28, were both arrested after attempting to steal from a home and then erase the evidence with a fire started by burning a burning pot of ragu sauce, police said. Oh, Valencia County Jail. Oh, good. New you can now... Okay, didn't need to know that. Thank you for trying. Two Florida men were caught with their hands in the pasta jar after they used ragu sauce to try and burn down a home they robbed last week, police said. Derek Irving, 36, and John Silva, 28, were arrested March 13th after allegedly breaking into a home in DeLand and stealing a flat-screen television and an air conditioning wall unit, WKMC-TV reported. The man whose home was being burglarized received an alert on his phone from the resident's security system informing him of a motion to being detected in the house, the Volusia County Sheriff's Office said. The suspects attempted to burn a jar of ragu pasta sauce on the home's stovetop. A towel was placed over the camera, which gave him a clue that something was not right, and he immediately called police, according to WKMC-TV. When police arrived, they saw a red SUV trying to flee the residence, authorities said. The two suspects told officers they were picking up clothes from the house, police said. The victim told WKMC-TV that Irving was donning a bull onesie. A deputy said there was an air conditioning unit, a vacuum, television, heater, a marijuana grinder, and an empty jar of ragu sauce inside the vehicle. I mean, what? A vacuum? For what? Oh, indeed. Deputies found the burning pot of ragu sauce and a washcloth near the stove's burner, which appeared to be an attempt to start a fire, according to WESH-TV. A lot of TVs. He was trying to make it look like I left the stove on, but who gives up at 2 a.m. and fixes sketty? The victim told WKMC-TV. Silva and Irving told officers they knew the victim due to past sexual encounters, authorities said. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, great. It started out as a relationship that lasted about a week, the victim told WKMC-TV. I've let him use my car for 4 months. Maybe he's angry about that. Or maybe he's angry I gave him $150 to fix his teeth. Silva and Irving were both charged with unarmed burglary, grand theft, and arson, the arrest affidavit stated. They were a little hungry, so maybe they weren't trying to burn the house down, but they were trying to cook the sauce. So they were like, I'm a little hungry while we're stealing this air conditioning unit and also TV screen. Maybe we cook a little bit. I mean, I don't even think they were successful in starting a fire, were they? Like, they tried. Hold on, let me go back. I guess it was burning, so never mind. You're right. It says burning pot of ragu sauce. Yeah, so. God, that's so funny. Okay, lot to unpack here, I think, because I thought the victim was a dude. Yeah, the teller's placed the man being burglarized. Yeah, so it's a guy. So, okay, and another itemized list of things we need to unpack. One, was the air conditioning unit attached to the house somehow? I don't think I've ever seen an air conditioning unit not like inside, like attached to the wall. Interesting thing to steal. Two, there, I mean, I guess it it makes sense to like burn like food or whatever, but there's like way easier ways to burn shit, I think. But maybe that's just me. Maybe ragu sauce isn't the greatest sauce choice, but that's probably just me. The sexual encounters, were they with the man, with a woman the man knows? Was it all three of them at the same time? That's my big one. I gotta know. Also, sketty. That is the funniest fucking part to me. But they were probably just like mimicking his accent in the statement. But God, that's so sketty. I mean, I would get up at 2 a.m. to make spaghetti. Like what? Who do you think I am? Spaghetti is delicious and should be enjoyed at any hour. So who's really in the right here? I think it's the two guys. So yeah. Yeah, like I don't know. You could have done like alcohol or something, like poured alcohol into like a thing and then like made it look like they were making some kind of sauce, right? And then you set it on fire. And then that's a fire, you know? Like you are set. That is a fire. You know what I mean? Like you're good. But maybe that's just me. Who knows? I'm not a criminal. So I don't know what I would do in that situation. Sauce is certainly not my number one, personally. Okay. We are approaching the other direction, I think. So we're back on like yeah, it's arson, so it could be considered a 5, but nobody was in the house. So, you know, I mean, violence is technically to people and things, but I don't know. Sometimes in the name of a good Florida man story, a little house has to be burned down for fun as a treat. So I think this one's going to be a nice 4. Mm, 3. Mm, 3.5. 3. I don't know. They certainly stole. I'm gonna stick with 3. If they had managed to burn the entire house down, it probably would have been worse. But it was the pot and nothing else. Like there were no major damages. I'm gonna go 3. It could have been worse, but you know, nothing happened. It's a TV and an air conditioning unit. Who cares? Who cares? So that one's a 3 on the Florida man scale. Okay. And then the generator, unless somebody wanted to suggest another date, the generator gave me December 20th. One. Let me do my generator. Let me move it over here. I guess I'll keep that up. Ugh, love her. Anyway, so I'm not hearing any dates, so I will just December 20th. Lot of Decembers. Huh. Okay, that sounds really good. Okay. Florida man who marooned himself on Lake Fountain says he took too much MDMA and wanted to be with the swans. A man who allegedly stole a swan boat and marooned himself on a fountain in the middle of a Florida lake told police he took a large quantity of MDMA and wanted to be with the swans that frequent the lake. According to an Orlando police report obtained by the Orlando Weekly, 36-year-old Kyle, his name would be Kyle, said he wanted to be with the swans because, quote, they don't judge him, unquote. At about 4 a.m. Friday, police came to Lake Eola and found Thurston sitting on the fountain screaming for help. Police said Thurston forgot to tie up the swan boat and drifted off while he was on the fountain. Oh no! When he returned to where he thought the boat would be and realized it was gone, he sat down on the fountain and started calling for help, police said. Orlando police are following up with the rental boat company to see if any charges will be filed. Oh my god, that's so good. I don't know if y'all have seen the it's a TikTok of these two dudes, and it's just like two dudes going to look at some swans, and they're just like, we need a better social life, or something like that. It's you know, it's generally subpar TikTok, but that reminded me of this. Okay, you know what? Completely understandable. Swans are kind of mean, so I'm surprised he feels that way. Even if he was on MDMA. Whatever that is. Let me Google it, actually. What is MDMA? Okay, oh. It's just ecstasy. Okay. Cool. We figured that out. We love to see it. I don't even have anything to unpack here. Like, this is a beautiful story, really. It's just sad that he got stuck. You know? Like, sometimes you gotta go hang out with the swans. You gotta unwind and hang out with swans for a little while. And there is no shame in this. You may have a little swan time as a treat, I think. And sometimes you gotta take a swan boat with you to make the swans feel more comfortable with your presence. Yeah, no swans were hurt. I agree. That's a solid 1. Nothing happened. He was just hanging out with some swans. Perhaps even a 0. Like, nothing. Just minded his business. Sure, he stole a swan boat, but maybe he was gonna give it back. Who knows? Who knows? We didn't get to hear the rest he was probably, with how nice of a guy he sounds, he was probably gonna give it back. So 0.5, maybe 0 to 1 ish. You know, good story, heartwarming. Okay. Do we have another date? Or am I randomizing? Okay, I'm gonna do one. Okay. July 19th. They really like to pick dates really close to ones we've already done, but that's okay. This one is, oh wait! Okay. We gotta do the first one, because that's what I said the rule was. Thank you, paywall remover. Okay. Florida man, 33, posed as a housewife to lure men into a home. Oh god. This one's foul. Yep, okay, we're good. Nope. No, thank you. That's alright. That's good. We'll do this one. This one looks nice. Oh, that's much better. Florida man steals alligator from golf course, tries teaching it a lesson by throwing it on the roof of a bar. Okay, yeah, this is solid. I think. Oh my god, a Facebook post? Yes, that's how you know it's a good story. Okay. Okay, a Florida man told police officers he was, quote, teaching it a lesson when he tried to throw a live alligator he had stolen from a miniature golf course onto the roof of a beachside cocktail lounge, authorities said. The 32-year-old man was arrested early Thursday when Daytona Beach Shores police officers spotted him attempting to throw a gator on the roof of a cocktail lounge located just off Highway A1A, according to police report. The officers saw the man take the alligator by his tail, hit it against the awning of a building, oh no, and throw it to the ground and stomp on it twice. Stop! That's so mean! Nora, how are you doing? I love you. It's good to see you. Okay. The man from Homestead, Florida was taken into custody and charged with possession and injury of an alligator. Is that like a real law? Gator hurt. Yeah, this is a 10. No, I'm just kidding. That is disgusting though. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish. Okay. Unarmed burglary of an occupied dwelling, theft, and criminal mischief. The man told officers he had stolen the gator from an enclosure at a nearby miniature. Okay, why is it in the golf course? Okay. An online court docket showed no attorney for the man who remained in jail Friday morning. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So, three things, I think. One, aren't alligators really big? This is a very strong man. Or a very short cocktail lounge. Or both. Two, an alligator being in a mini golf course thing sounds a little dangerous, but maybe that's just me. And three, is possession and injury of an alligator a real law? Like, what a weirdly specific law. I'm sorry. The alligator was returned to management of Congo River Golf, from where Hodge claimed to have stolen it after a brief wrestling match. I mean, apparently, since everybody who, like, it's written like it's a normal thing. Oh, man. It is... I mean, it sounds like the man won, interestingly enough, considering he had tried to take the alligator by its tail, hit it against the awning of a building, and throw it to the ground and stomp on it twice. That's so... Yeah, the man had to have been on steroids or something. Just real disgusting stuff. Like, he cheated for sure. We need a fair fight. We gotta put it, like, get these guys into the ring and have a referee, and we need a rematch, basically. I think we need a rematch. Simple as. It wasn't fair. We need testing for testosterone levels, obviously, before the fight begins, and we need a good ref to call those fouls. Are there fouls in wrestling? I think there is, but I don't remember. I don't watch wrestling, but you know. I mean, that's so sad. Why would you do that? He was just minding his business, hanging out at. He was golfing. Why would you be so mean to him? He was just golfing. So, I'm gonna give that a 4, I think. I'm gonna save harming people for 5. This is an animal, and that's, you know, bad, but I think there's a distinction between harming animals and harming people. So I'm gonna put this at a solid 4. We need a rematch. Be nice to him, he was golfing. Just try to have a good time golfing with his family. This man interrupted very rudely with his demands to wrestle or whatever is happening. He was gonna do it later. He was literally available to wrestle later, but no. This guy had to wrestle now. Just horrible stuff. Just awful. Okay. I will have to unpack my friend's message later, I think. Because that was quite a lot. So we will put Discord away, I think. But for now, January 26th, yes, I will do this for you, King. January 26th. Florida man. Okay. Florida man finds a World War II grenade, places it in his truck, drives to Taco Bell. This one's gonna be written a little weirder, I think, but that's okay. We love that. Here's a weird fact about life. You simply never know when you're gonna happen upon a hand grenade. You may not know when your day will come, but you can decide what you'll do if it does. And to be clear, there's a right answer and a wrong answer. The right one, calling the authorities and not touching it. Psh, boring. This writer was having fun for maybe 2 seconds. But then they were like, oh, now I'm gonna be not fun and boring. The wrong one placing it in your trunk and heading to Taco Bell for a meal. And yet, that is exactly what one Florida man did. He'd been magnet fishing in Agalawaha, sorry, when he found the explosives, reports Gizmodo. Okay. This one's either fake or from a different universe or something. Gizmodo? Okay, anyway, once he found it, he put it in his trunk and made his way to Taco Bell, as one does. Lame. What are you? Yeah, come on. Bull ring. Around 5 p.m., he called 911 to explain the situation. Oh no, did it explode? No, it didn't. It doesn't look like it did. Okay. Anyway, the Taco Bell in Ocala, Florida was then evacuated and the bomb squad was summoned. The restaurant opened around 2 hours later. You had a bomb threat and people had to have Taco Bell afterwards? Yeah, I think he can survive a little bit longer. I think it's alright. It's all good. The restaurant opened around 2 hours later and no one was hurt, but presumably everyone was confused about his order of operations. Police then updated the public via social media. This has been verified as an authentic World War II hand grenade. The bomb squad removed the grenade without incident and advised it would be disposed of properly. Taco Bell has been reopened. So remember, if you find a grenade, call the police and then go to Taco Bell. If you find a cool Viking sword, on the other hand, call the museum people and they might name it after you. Okay, that was weird. Thank you for that ending bit. We appreciate that. But God, what a funny, silly, goofy thing to do. My my friend has a grenade just like in his room. And he was like, "This is my grenade. Don't move around too much or it will explode." It was very clearly a joke. It was probably, and I say probably because I'm really not sure, because I can never really take him seriously. But he might be serious. You never know. But he said it was live. I do not believe him, but you know. Whatever. Some Disney Florida mans? Or what are we talking about? I love January 26th. What a good one. Yes, Disney, okay. Disney Florida man. Disney employee. How did he get that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here in Germany, so many people. Damn. That's scary. World War II was quite the time, I guess. Okay. I'm a little... Or the guy that stole Buzzy. Oh, yeah. Some of them don't look very good. This one doesn't look awful. This one is atrocious. Bomb threat, bad skid. Okay, I'm a little curious. Oh, yes, and LSD is... Okay, this one's classic. This one's classic. Florida Man goes all Florida Man at Walt Disney World, and LSD is involved. Thank God. Ooh, a video. Shut up. We'll get there. Oh my God. Someone do something. Someone get these kids. Okay. Walt Disney World is supposed to be the most magical place on Earth, but apparently, even during a global pandemic, no thanks, there are going to be people who cause trouble in the park rather than simply enjoy the experiences. There have been some pretty wild stories about the various ways people have gotten themselves expelled from the resort, and if you were curious, yes, tackling a security guard while LSD is one of the things that... Huh? While on LSD, or... Oh, thank you. I never wear them. Except for jokes, apparently. But, you know. Okay. Okay. I'm assuming while on LSD, but who knows. A 19-year-old South Florida man named James Arvid has been charged with battery on a uniformed security guard and has been banned from Walt Disney World property after allegedly attacking a Disney's Animal Kingdom security guard and holding him in a headlock during an altercation last month. It took several other guests coming to the security guard's aid to pull Mr. Arvid off the guard, who was then able to radio for help. According to WPTV in Florida, the Florida man was found to be in a, quote, state of an excited delirium and unexpected strength. Mr. Arvid was then subdued enough to be placed on a stretcher and transported to a local hospital where he reportedly told a nurse, quote, I took LSD and tried to kill someone. The guard only suffered minor injuries. At this point, that's all we know. Arvid has pled not guilty to the charge and asked for a jury trial. Despite his apparent omission to the nurse, he claims not to remember any details of what happened. There also doesn't appear to be any sort of cause for the attack. Okay, do I even need to read this? Fine, I'll read it. It's the article, whatever. This certainly isn't the first story of somebody getting a little aggressive at a Disney theme park. It's also not the first story of somebody getting high on LSD at a Disney theme park. Although, the story from last year was a bit... I'm sorry, is this like a yearly occurrence, or... Although the story from last year was a bit different. The incident took place at Disneyland Paris, and it consisted of a guy getting high, getting naked, and falling in a lake. Things almost turned dark when he didn't resurface immediately, but he was eventually found several hours later in pretty good shape. I feel like there's a broader theme here about what happens when Americans get high and go to Disney, and when Europeans get high and go to Disney. I'm not saying everybody should take their clothes off and jump in a lake, but that does seem preferable to putting security guards in a headlock. Needless to say, James Arvid won't be returning to Walt Disney World anytime soon, if ever. Regardless of what happens with this court case, he has been banned from the property, and while Disney Parks' trespassing policy does reportedly allow one appeal to the ban, I would not expect somebody who attacks a security guard will get much reconsideration anytime soon. You know what? Oh my god, thank you for waiting until I was done. Fair enough. People are high everywhere. You never know. You never know. I'm a little curious about the videos. Well, let's watch that. And LSD is involved. Oh my god, not the trap music. Okay, this is just gonna be one of those... Yeah, okay, we're not watching that. Get out of here. Okay, so... Unfortunately, he did say he tried to kill someone. So that would put him at a solid 8. Once again, like the guy who chased people around earlier. Since that guy said he was trying to kill someone, but was unsuccessful. So that just slips this guy into an easy 8. You know, we love consistency in this house. That was an easy one. That was an easy one. Get away from me. For spitting at Disney World. Oh my god, not the mask one. Not because of the mask, excuse me. I'm a little curious about the iPad, but I won't go too in depth. Or maybe I will. There are tons of books and blogs telling you how to have a magical Disney World experience, but one Florida man discovered the ultimate travel hack, using an app that lets you skip lines running on a possibly stolen employee iPad. According to the Central Florida's Jesus, can you stop quoting news stations, please? WESH2 News, 30-year-old Renan Carletto allegedly did just that in June by giving himself and a group traveling through the park with him an unauthorized jump to the front of the line. According to a WPTV report, yeah, Carletto was leading an unauthorized tour of Hollywood studios. Disney's work. Disney's what? You're disgusting. I'm not reading any more of it. Get away from me. Disgusting. You disgust me. Sir. You're done. You're done. The Florida man or the guy writing the article? The guy writing the article, said some blasphemy by saying that Hollywood Studios was Disney's worst park, which is simply not true. Simply not true. He's awful and horrible and disgusting, and I hate him. Or her. Whatever. I think there's a... Here we go. Here's the exact same thing, but in a different location. Florida man, he stole an iPad. I didn't finish the article, but, you know. The story is going to stick lines that are just... Yeah. Victimless crime. But hold on. We will finish this article instead because the other one is wrong. Okay, nobody likes long lines at theme parks. However, it was apparently enough of a headache for one Florida man to use a stolen Disney iPad to jump lines at one of the parks. Renan Carletto, 30, allegedly used this illicit technique to give an unauthorized tour of Disney's Hollywood studios in June, according to Newsplace. I'm tired of saying letters. He also used the iPad to allow him and a group he was traveling with the ability to cut in front of lines at the park. Carletto would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for that meddling mouse and its well-staffed team of world-class fraud investigators, according to Newsplace. An official Disney investigator is apparently a job that exists. Okay, that's really cool. Disney PI? Sheesh. Was alerted to several unauthorized overrides on reservations. Oh yeah, you're right. He gets in here. Okay. On reservations in the employee exclusive Walt Disney World app. The investigator then found Carletto giving his illicit tour as he was cutting in front of a line for a ride. The wannabe tour guide surrendered the iPad to authorities, who let him off with an official warning. Okay. No jail? Good for him. Okay. Authorities are still unsure how exactly Carletto obtained the employee iPad, though he did claim to investigators that the device was given to him by his boss named, quote, Tony, whose identity is still unknown. It has a level of espionage and intrigue that you wouldn't normally expect out of a theme park, let alone the happiest place on earth. Oh my god, that's so funny. That one's like that was a 1 or less. I mean, literally, especially with the way fast passes. If any of you Defunct Land enjoyers are in here. With how fast passes are, I literally cannot blame him. So good for him. Get your bag, King. I am absolutely, definitely not moving past the first page of a Google search. That is a sin. So I love you, Mr. Defunctland. So we are moving on from Disney Florida Man stories. Now this was a good idea. We don't have to do just dates. We can do themes if you want. Themes was a good idea. Very sexy. Thank you for that. If anybody has any ideas, if not, I will go back to my date generator. June 13th. I will do this for you. June. Golf stories? Okay. We'll do June 13th and then golf stories, because that sounds really good. Uh-oh! And the rich Florida... Okay, there is a lot going on June 13th. We've got, Florida man steals pool floats for sex instead of raping women, so... The bare fucking minimum. I don't know that I want to read that. A Florida man killed... the Florida man website. Thank you. Wow. Killed his girlfriend's Okay. I guess we'll do this one. Because it's not as uncomfortable and awful. Murder's okay. You heard it here first. No, I'm just kidding. But this is certainly already a 10, so whatever. A Florida man had an argument with his underage girl. I'm sorry. Underage? That was bad timing. I'm sorry. We gotta go. We gotta go. So June 13th. June 13th has got to go. So goodbye June 13th. Let's do golf. And then if I can find animals, like nice animal ones, I will do my best. Okay. Okay, that's the one we read earlier. I think. Not that exact one, but... Okay. Florida man drives through Manatee County golf course, hides in a pond to avoid traffic stop. Okay, sorry. Manatee County deputies had their eyes in the skies as one man tried to flee and hide from them early Thursday morning. In the skies? Manatee. I love manatees. They're so cute. They are my favorite animal, I think. They would never do anything to hurt me. I love them. Okay, anyway. Around 1 a.m., patrol deputies spotted a truck without headlights, driving on the wrong side of the road. Oops. On Harrison Ranch Boulevard. They said when they attempted a traffic stop, the driver, later identified as 42-year-old William Ballard, fled. The sheriff's office helicopter followed Ballard's truck as it drove through a fence at the Buffalo Creek golf course, traveled through the course, and entered a shallow pond. They said Ballard exited the truck and waded through the water into nearby brush and trees. Quote, attempted to hide from the deputies, unquote. However, deputies said the aviation unit was watching from above, directing deputies on the ground. Ballard was found and arrested. They said he was fleeing because he thought he had a warrant for his arrest. But deputies found no active warrant. However, Manatee County deputies said he was driving with a suspended license. Ballard now faces charges of fleeing to elude an officer and criminal mischief. Oh, that man is dying. Okay, let's just move away from that. Huh? Oh, God. I didn't even think about that. Get out of there, man. Get out. With the way, he looks. He was probably bitten and is dying before our very eyes. But, hey. In the end, he didn't hurt anybody but his truck. Unfortunately, he was driving with his headlights off on the wrong side of the road. So, I'm gonna have to give him a little bit higher than a 1. So, maybe a nice 2, maybe 3. for that one because that is extraordinarily dangerous. I don't know if he knew that. But somebody should probably let him know because oh my god. Someone do something basically. Um so yeah, we'll give that one a nice 2. He didn't hurt anybody, but my god, he could have. And that is rough, I think. So, there's that. Okay, stop that. Get away from me. Okay, there's the teaching of the lesson 1. Teaching a lesson. Oh no. Florida man beat someone with a golf club after being told course was closing. Very upset about the lack of golf. And so he oh my god, he would look like that, wouldn't he? Oh no, that's so funny. Okay, anyway. Man, Volusia County is really fucking it up this evening. A Volusia County man is being accused of beating someone with a golf club. Law enforcement said that David Foster attacked an employee at the new Smyrna. Okay, Florida, we need to get you some new names. Beach golf and country, and it's a country club. Okay, so you were not messing around when you said it's the rich Florida man. He allegedly hit a man with a driver until the head of the. Oh my god, that's a lot. I think. Until the head of the club broke off. Deputies said that Foster got upset when he was told the course was closing and that he had to get out. Employees at the golf course reportedly saw a video on the incident. I hope they don't make me look at it. Quote, the guy who beat him told him he would kill him and reached behind him, grabbed a club, a driver out of his bag, and one hard blow on the back of the head knocked him to the ground, one said. Fox 35 has been told that the victim was so shaken up after the attack he decided to quit his job at the golf course. Smyrna? But where's the U? Smyrna? Smyrna? What an ugly name for a place. Just absolutely awful. Spell it right, at least. But yeah, ouch, no kidding. God. And of course, more murderous intent. Um. But this one, he got a little bit closer, huh? Like, the guy at Disney, sure, he attacked the security guard, but he, wrestled him a little bit. I don't think he, did anything too bad. This guy got hit with a driver. That's the big chunky one, I think. I'm not a golfer. I don't know if you noticed. But that's the big chunky one, I'm pretty sure. So this one I think is going to get a 9. That's the highest we've gotten so far this evening. So props to Rich Golfer Man, who's real insane over golf, huh? Yeah, hopefully you never have to work again, but of course, with how expensive medical stuff is, all that money would be drained after the court case. So, get away from me. Okay. Golf course. I don't know what that one is. Lead deputies. Does donuts. Heels Gator. Still Gator, okay. Oh my god, Gator at the mini golf. Yeah, that's the guy who beat the alligator earlier. Some of these have like years on them, which is a little concerning for me. Cause they're probably something. Um okay. We'll see what this one is. Okay. For some reason, another fun writing one. For some reason, people think it's a good idea to drive their car onto a golf course and tear up the place. We see videos of morons driving onto courses year after year, and the latest involves a Florida man doing some donuts at a country club. According to the Miami Herald, a classic, I agree, but I'll get there in a minute. A man drove his car onto Palm Air Country Club in Sarasota. He made most of his time too. He made the most of his time too, as he did a number of donuts across the property. After having his fun, the man was arrested after crashing into another golf cart and sending at least one person to the I thought this was at night, but I guess not. There were people around. Sending at least one person to the hospital. A player on another hole was able to capture a video of the incident. Yes! We get to see it. Okay, I love that. Right at the end of the clip, you can hear the car's brakes screech before crashing into the car. Oh, hell yeah. As you'll note in the tweet, the man apparently fought someone. It's unclear if he fought someone at the clubhouse and decided to take out his anger by doing donuts on the course, or was fighting with someone he knew was playing golf. Either way, he made a horrible decision. When it comes to people driving their cars onto golf courses, this is one of the tamest we've seen in terms of pure chaos. Now, golf courses are one of the worst things on the planet because it requires like flat ground, like just pure grass with like nothing around. And that's extremely unnatural and awful and horrible. And they take up so much space, and for what? Like, we could build housing here or something. Like, there are homeless people. Let's build houses. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. This is nasty. So, and the water usage to like water. Yeah, that's a good point. Because it's all green and stuff. Yeah, absolutely awful. Golf courses are the worst thing. The worst invention ever. Not literally. And pesticides, probably? Another excellent point. Golf courses are awful. Yeah, at least you're not killing anybody. You're just doing donuts on one of the worst things. On the worst, structures? Location? I don't know. Let's watch the video. It's really hard to see, LMAO. This is a boring ass video. Is that it? An automobile in its natural habitat? Yeah, that's basically what it's doing. The video is giving. That was so boring. What a bad video. For shame. For shame. It didn't even look like he was doing anything. Just zooming around having a... Yeah, that was it. He was just minding his own business. Unfortunately, he did send someone to a hospital. So, that's not good. So I can't give this man too much credit. You know, so probably a 5. Because otherwise his actions... So, okay, so his harming the person was a 5. The general donut action, that's a 1. Probably less. Because, man, it didn't even look like he was going particularly fast. You know, that was pathetic. I could do better donuts than that. Absolutely awful. Okay, I'm a little curious about this one. I'm gonna be so old. Okay. This one doesn't... We figured it was time for a quote a positive quote Florida man headline. Because even when it comes to golf, like recent quote, Florida man drowns while looking for golf ball. Oh my god! That's awful. These usually aren't good, but 3 holes in one in a 5-day span? That's good. Really good. Unless, of course, you're like me and you're still waiting on your first ace, then a headline like this makes you jealous. Really jealous. Anyway, according to the Naples Daily News, a Florida man named Jim Wolklin, sorry, pulled off the improbable feat last month. I must have had a lot of luck, Wolklin said. Yeah, no shit, you lucky bastard. Not the Golf Digest. Okay, anyway, I didn't even realize. It gets better, or even worse. A wholesome Florida man. I wasn't particularly happy on F5, everybody. I wasn't particularly interested, but I figured after, like, murder, you know, a couple of the weird freak ones, we may as well partake in a little bit of golf, despite shitting on it for a while. Thank you for your happy 9 to 5. Okay. But it gets even better, or worse, depending on your perspective. The 68-year-old now has 11 aces in his lifetime. 11! Must be nice. Actually, Wolklin's home course is Stanton Ridge Golf and Country Club in White House Station, New Jersey, where he's made 7 of those aces. So he sounds like more of a New Jersey man and not a pure Florida man. But again, Florida man could use some good publicity, so we used Florida man. So we threw Florida man a bone. So he's not even a Florida man. Dirty liars. Thank you for your happy 9 to 5 as well. I appreciate it. Okay. Florida men are Florida. They're made. Yeah. But I don't know. Don't say that. Just say a guy in Florida, you know? Like, didn't. But whatever. Oh my god. The violence is getting to you. This must be what people were talking about when they said that video games cause the violence. So it must be Florida Man articles too, obviously, because that's how this works. Clearly. Okay. Then we were gonna do the like animal rescue ones or whatever. Animal Florida Man. Okay. For animal rescue Florida Man. Okay. Not images, you goof. Okay. Oh, Florida man who saved his puppies from. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, and it didn't fuck everything up. Sick. Whoops. Okay, don't click on anything, basically. Okay, Florida man who saved his puppy from alligator's jaws shares update on dog's recovery. A puppy. A puppy. Okay. The day they met, Richard Wilbanks and Gunner were inseparable. Gunner, a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, snuggled up right next to Richard that first meeting at the breeder's place in rescue, but anyway. And that was all the two needed. Richard took Gunner home to his wife Louise in Estero, and the now famous duo are always side by side, whether it's on the couch or out on the lanai that overlooks a wild nature preserve. The companionship was put to the ultimate test one Sunday morning in late October as Richard and Gunner went out for a walk by the pond just next to the Wilbanks' home. The pair were walking along the shoreline, unseen to either Richard or Gunner, and Alligator was on alert. In an instant, the almost 4-foot gator lunged from the water and grabbed Gunner. Without any hesitation, Richard leapt into the water after the puppy and the gator that had it in its jaws. It was like a missile, Richard had said, recalling the incident. We were only about 3 feet away from it. No! No! But it struck like a snake. It had Gunnar in a vice grip, and I just rushed in. Richard and Louise moved to Estera 4 years ago. The couple came by way of Texas Hill Country, Louise said. Richard's son Grant is a landscape architect living in Bonita Springs, so Wilbanks were familiar with the area and wanted to be close to family. The pair came to see the house in Estera, but it was under a contract, Richard said. The two went back to Texas and were on their honeymoon when the realtor called to let them know the house was back on the market. They didn't hesitate. Okay, I don't really care about the house, but whatever. We fell in love with it, Richard said. Tucked at the dead end of their neighborhood, the Wilbanks' home speaks to their love of nature. Paintings of sea. Okay, dude, I just want to hear about your dog, man. Like, hello? Paintings of seahorses and roseate spoonbills hang in the family room where one of Gunnar's beds lays out in front of the TV. A cross-stitch heron, I don't care. And a large painting of two great egrettes. God, this article's really putting me through it. Over the dining table. Louise said Richard spent 4 years growing plants in the backyard so the view into the nature preserve was uninterrupted. Richard said he's seen deer, turkey, bobcats, and even a panther, dude? It's wonderful to be able to share our lives with the wildlife, he said. And that positivity even goes for the alligator who grabbed Gunnar, too. He's still swimming out there, Richard said. Hey, can I, can I see? No? Okay. I'm not allowed to click on anything. So no video for us. Immediately following the attack, Gunnar was in shock. Once Richard was able to pry Gunnar free, the gator clamped down on his hands and he had to free himself. The pair trapesed back to the house, both dripping blood. After a quick home fix on Richard's hands, Gunnar went to the animal hospital where doctors found a puncture wound. The Wilbanks were worried about any internal injuries, but x-rays showed only some water in the lungs. The puppy stayed at the hospital for a few days to recover. Gunnar is just right as rain now, greeting visitors at the door with an energy only puppies can muster, and now he has a new leash for his walks. A new leash on life, Richard said. What a goofy thing to say. Anyway, Gunnar and Richard's harrowing attempt was captured on video because the Florida Wildlife Federation and the F-Stop Foundation put up cameras to track wildlife in the area. I'm pleased with the job they do, Richard said of FWF, and this lets people know we can live with wildlife. I mean, it almost ate your dog, but okay. Meredith Budd, the FWF representative in Southwest Florida, said the Wilbanks' street was very receptive to the cameras. Oh my god, there's more. Overall, 7 cameras across 59 properties are placed in backyards in Estera in what the two organizations call sharing the landscape. Quote, humans and wildlife, we both inherently share the same landscape, and homeowners who live in and around nature should understand the value of wildlife around them, Bud said. While this video was shocking, I'm glad everyone was okay, and I'm glad it's a learning opportunity for the importance of respecting wildlife and taking precautions to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else. The Federation checks the cameras periodically, Bud said, and this was the first time an incident like this showed up. The cameras only hold a certain number of photos and videos before the memory cards fill up, and they run on batteries, so it's a bit labor-intensive to keep up with them all. Bud said she'd love to get solar power and cloud storage for the cameras, but the funding isn't there. There must be, because this is stupid at this point. But we're already almost done, and at this point, I'm gonna finish the final couple paragraphs. Even so, the cameras show the dynamic between people enjoying nature in their backyards and wildlife doing the same. It's interesting seeing the timestamps to see when people are out there, and we are sharing that landscape. Just usually not at the same time, Bud said. In Southwest Florida, there are wild animals sharing the same space as humans use, and Bud said it's it's important to know what precautions are needed to mitigate risk or conflict. Richard said for him and Gunnar, this was away from Lar. Okay, thank you. That's great. That's good. Thank you for the dog story. Goodbye. Fucking awful. There are a lot of alligator dog stories. Notably much shorter, so we we'll give it a shot. Okay, a Florida man thumbed an alligator in the eye to rescue his dog from a death roll. Interesting wording, but go off. On Tuesday, May 11th, Mike McCoy was walking his 8-month-old chocolate lab, Jake, through his neighborhood in Holiday, Florida when he noticed something was amiss. Jake had wandered a few feet away near a pond when McCoy noticed something spring out of the water with no warning. Before he knew it, the dog had pulled his dog. The alligator. The alligator had pulled his dog underneath the water. He was in a death roll with that thing, he told NBC News on May 14th. Instead of panicking or running for help, McCoy did the first thing he could think of. He jumped into the water to try and grab. People are insane about their dogs. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing per se, but like if that had been a person, what would he have done? You know what I'm saying? Like people are insane about their dogs, but are they equally insane about people? I'm not so sure. Anyway, I previously read up on my environment and gators. I got around, thumbed him in the eye, picked him out of the water so he couldn't get anywhere until he let the dog go. And in the interim, he decided, I don't have him. I'll bite you. What? He told ABC Action News. Quote, had I not remembered what I read about alligators, I wouldn't have been able to respond as quickly to help Jake. It was only because I knew what I did that I It was only because I knew what I did that I felt confident to fight. Dude, this guy doesn't know how to say words, so they need to, like, fix that. He added to NBC. While they're lucky, he didn't come out of the encounter totally unscathed. The attack was right near a school, and a nearby nurse witnessed the entire thing and was able to bandage McCoy's wounds. The alligator bit him twice. Both Jake and McCoy needed stitches. Puppy. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission told ABC Action News they estimated the alligator to be between 7 and 9 feet long and are working with a trapper to capture the reptile. The other one was only 4 feet. This guy's insane. He looks like a cop. My god, they may as well have, because he's... This is how alligators talk, I think. Badly. Okay. Yeah, I think these are just the same 2 dog stories, so... Florida man saves his dog from a bear. Okay, yeah, we're not getting very many animal rescue TikToks, but those were both very, very nice, very pleasant. Thank you, Florida man stories. We appreciate it. Okay. Are we thinking of dates? Are we thinking of themes? Where else can we go? Like, what do we got? Cow? Okay. Okay. This is good. This is good. Okay, I'll do cow and then we'll do Christmas. Yes! Okay, this is good. Finally, a good... Oh, man. Luckily, we have the power of this. Hate you, paywall. Suck my dick. I wanna read the cow shit story. This one's taking a minute. Please excuse the paywall thing. And that's okay. We love her anyway. Oh, I hope she doesn't give me an error message. That would kind of suck. But, you know, whatever. Okay. Goofy. Anyway. Come on, buddy, you got it. Oh, man. Okay. God, that sucks so bad. Okay, maybe we do this. Copy link address. Then we get this faster. Okay. Nope, I guess not. Okay, well, we did our best. That's okay. Okay, move over. Florida man, a Florida cow. Okay, that's really funny. Aw, she's wanted by police. Okay, sorry. Florida cows, you know, I said it. It's fine. You got it. The Pembroke Pines Police Department is asking for the public's help in tracking down a fugitive. According to her girl boss, indeed, quote, wanted poster, she's a talented fence jumper, faster than she looks, and has brown and white fur. The unknown cow has been on the loose in Pembroke Pines, Florida since at least January 2020. UPI reports, quote, it has managed to evade capture by both our officers and assisting cowherders since January due to its surprising speed and amazing fence jumping skills. The local police department wrote in a Facebook post describing her. Oh my god, Florida cow. We love you, Florida cow. It's unclear where the bovine outlaw came from, but police say she's been spotted around Sheridan Street and Interstate 75. While she isn't considered aggressive, she is known to wander into roadways, potentially, oh no, posing a threat to herself and motorists. In addition to evading police capture and making herself a traffic hazard, she apparently enjoys taking dips in other people's pools. Oh, she likes to go swimming. Pembroke Pines residents are urged to call this number. I'm not reading it. Do not ask. If they have any information regarding the animal's origins or its current whereabouts. It's unclear what authorities would do with the incredibly agile cow if they caught it. But animal arrests aren't unprecedented. Here are some animals that have been taken into police custody. That's so fun. I love you, cow. Yeah, she's just minding her business. Okay. I don't even need to be wearing these right now. If we're being honest with ourselves, I never needed to in the first place. Okay, that's a lie. We watched like 2 videos, but I'll put them on when there's more. It's starting to hurt. But it's so literal. That's so funny. Love you, cow. You did such a good job. It's too bad she got found, to be honest. Okay, yeah. This is probably similar to this one. Okay. Florida man dumped cow manure. Ooh, it's yellow. Florida man dumped cow manure over someone's head. Deputies say. Reading is hard. Oh, this is it? Okay. Deputies arrested a man after he dumped a bucket of cow manure on a victim. Jose Ramirez. I don't know. I'm sorry. 47 intentionally threw cow manure on the victim against their will. After scooping the feces into a bucket, Ramirez dumped it over the victim's head. Deputies say they saw the victim with manure on their forehead and leg. They were charged with battery and okay, that was boring. Blech. I forgot to rate the cow. Cow 1. Love you. Love you, Florida cow. Okay. This one. Poop gross. So what are we thinking? What are we thinking? Literally. Well, you never know. You never know. You know how people are. Never, ever, 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 ever look up Spyro at Subway. Ever. You know what I mean? Like, cow poop is gross. However, there are people, there are freaks out there. So, otherwise, I'm gonna go solid 3. You know? It's gross. That's about it. You know? Like, it's nasty, but that's all we got. Oh no, not 6 cows that just straight up died. What the fuck? I don't want to read that one. That one was the one we just read. That's the one we just read. Okay. Not a lot of cow stuffs. But we got Florida cow, and that's all that matters. So we wanted December 25th. Okay. This one's good. Okay. Okay. Florida authorities second. Let me read the title. Florida man with drugs. Oh my. How do you think it's going? Florida man with drugs around penis denies they were his. Florida authorities said they found cocaine and methamphetamine wrapped around a man's penis during drugs. Hey, police. Why were you inspecting this man's penis at a traffic stop? Just curious. Just curious. But anyway. But anyway. But the man denied the drugs were his. Pinellas County Sheriff's deputies said they stopped a vehicle driving without its lights on at 4 a.m. last Saturday. WFLA TV reports the driver was arrested on charges. Oh. Okay, so he was arrested. They took him into custody. Okay. They probably did like a pat down in the station. Oh my god, that's really funny. His penis actually is a drug in and of itself. That's why he got arrested. It's real sad. Just another example of the corrupt police system in America. Okay, reports of the driver was arrested on charges of DUI and marijuana possession. Authorities. When was this? 2020. Is weed still? Is weed still illegal in Florida? Seriously? It's real sad. Cops need to. Cops do have little dicks notoriously, so they just got sad. But you know, we need to, you know, fix it. Police reform is necessary. But anyway, it's really weird that weed is still illegal in Florida, but it's legal in Michigan. And we are you know, we're like a fence sitter state. Like a swing state. I think. Wait, fuck. Let me Google it. I'm pretty sure. Is Michigan a swing state? I love in a swing state. Okay, I guess it depends, but we're either Republican or swing. So probably swing typically, but anyway. Because we have Detroit, but then a lot of it is rural because we've got the Upper Peninsula as well. But I think we swing Republican quite a bit because of how much rural land we have. But anyway, not that living rurally makes you a Republican automatically. That just tends to be how it is. Yeah, rural Michigan equals Republican, but then once you get into Detroit, that's when it starts to get more Democratic. But anyway, yeah. And probably like other places like Grand Rapids and the other bigger cities. I don't want to say Lansing, to be honest, but maybe Lansing. As a treat. But anyway, it's weird because Florida's a hard Democrat, isn't it? Hold on. What is Florida blue? Maybe it's a swing state. Hold on. Florida, blue state. Can you just tell me? Okay, so it's been getting more Republican as okay. But this must have been before the switch. Yeah, so they are Republican. So my bad. They are not blue. I probably just thought that because of Miami or whatever. Okay, wait, go back. Not the one, not the wig. Okay, gotta go. Okay, my bad. I misjudged. I just assumed because of Miami, like Orlando and shit like that. My bad. Definitely Republican. Anyway, da, 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 da. Dear Cubans, why? Why did you do that? But anyway, so do you want okay? Authorities said they found a gun under the passenger seat while searching the car and discovered the drugs while searching the passenger. The man said the drugs were not his, but didn't say who the drugs belonged to. Anyway, according to the arrest report, not the 42 comments. Hilarious. They should display a pic of the drugs on TV. Interesting comment. Wilkily. Will Icky. Nailed it. Oh no. Gives new meaning to shooting, quote, up your load. Oh god. Someone do something. Are you packing drugs in there or are you just happy to see? That's really funny. Oh no, someone actually angry. What is with these people? Driving high with a gun under your seat? My, what could possibly go wrong? The sad thing is, he's probably okay with having a gun, but DUI and illegal drugs cannot be good. Hope he can afford a good attorney. Obviously, the coke and speed were to keep him awake. Special plastic that allows the drugs to slowly seep through. Huh? This guy has like an elaborate like conspiracy theory that this guy um has special drug plastic that allows it to seep through the plastic into his penis. This is the world's funniest comment on literally anything ever. I love the internet. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. God. So good. Literally. But, like, what a funny comment that is. Lesson learned. Next time, shove it up your ass. God. So good. I love that. Oh, yes! What a world we would live in if that was possible. It'd be such a beautiful place. God. Someone do something. Someone do something. Okay. Anyway. I mean, you really can't beat that Christmas story, can you? I mean, 'tis the season, if I may. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay, have we thought of any more dates? Any more, themes? What do we got? What do we got? We are rapidly approaching hour 3 of, Florida Manning. So, or, you know, oh, well, not much point in a fireplace if there's no fire, huh? May 31st, you got it. After this one, I'm going to grab a snack because I am hungry. I could actually probably just eat this pie that I have. Anyway. Florida man, actually named Florida. Okay, that's really good. Bye, have fun writing. Do you want the pie? Wait, come back. Do you want the pie? I did offer it to you earlier. Can I have it? Do you want it? Come back, please. Do you want the pie? Okay, anyway. Florida man, actually named Florida, breaks into a restaurant, steals all their what? They have the pie? Okay, thank you. I will have the pie. So if you'll excuse me, send this to Scott. Okay, so there's Scott. Okay, anyway. Breaks into a restaurant, steals all their White Claw, throws it into a pond. Sir, that's alcohol abuse. Okay. Man who's apparently not a fan of white. Okay, I had to. I do something. Okay. Anyway, who's apparently not a fan of White Claw, was recently arrested for a long string of burglaries. And get this, his name is Lawrence Franklin King, Florida. Okay, that is such a banging name. King, Florida? That's delicious. Okay, anyway. We may have found the ultimate Florida man. The one Florida man to rule them all. According to the WFLA, police say that that Mr. Florida recently went on a crime spree around Zephyr Hills, Florida. Sorry, I read that bad. They should have named him Guy. Guy Florida. Okay, that's really good. Okay, anyway. Breaking into several businesses and residences. Florida man's first stop was the Great Catch, a seafood restaurant where he broke into the freezer, took all the White Claw and beer, and threw it into a retention pond behind the building. I mean, I'm not a fan of White Claw either, but that seems a little extreme. Florida then broke into a nearby barber shop, stole a set of clippers, a charging stand, and a set of wireless earbuds. He needed a haircut and wanted to listen to something while he was doing it. A nice podcast. He then continued his crime spree by hitting up another barbershop, stealing 5 more sets of clippers and 2 pairs of scissors. He really wanted his haircut, apparently. Florida then broke into the carpet store. I'm sorry, a carpet store. But apparently couldn't find anything he wanted there, or the rolls of carpet were too big to sneak out of the building, and he left empty-handed. Undeterred, Florida decided to hit up a bakery next, where he stole approximately $800 in cash, jackets, coins, cash bags, and keys. Oh, and he also left behind a pair of scissors from one of the barbershops. Florida man is apparently not very good at hiding his tracks because he's leaving evidence everywhere. But Florida man wasn't done yet because a string of break-ins continued at a veterinary clinic. Wouldn't be my first choice if I was going to do some burglarizing, but seems about par for the course for Florida man. Where he triggered an alarm and once again walked away empty-handed. Actually, not only did he walk away empty-handed, but he walked away with less than he had when he walked in because he once again left behind some of his haul from his previous burglaries. Well, I guess Florida really decided to take the term cat burglar literally, because his next stop was a little cat rescue. Here, he broke into an outdoor shed and stole some cat warmer, animal pain medication, and syringes. Interesting last choice there. I mean, I guess I understand why someone would steal pain meds and syringes, but dewormer? That raises some questions. Finally, I mean, in the COVID climate nowadays, I wouldn't put it past anybody, but anyway. Finally, after a long night on the town, Florida made one more stop that would ultimately lead to his capture. He decided to steal his neighbor's Ring doorbell. He knows those things have cameras in them, right? God, that's so funny. Okay. Well, Florida's neighbor was able to recognize him on the video and alerted police, who were then able to track down our Florida man. Oh my god, a video? I'll get there in a minute. Where he confessed to not only all of these break-ins, but also to burglarizing a nearby truck and stealing some tools out of a briefcase. Oh, and Florida had dumped all of the items he stole and agreed to lead police to their locations. So tell me, what exactly was the point of all this when you're just gonna dump the items anyway? Was this just his idea of fun? Was he on some of the cat pain medication he stole? And why did he steal the White Claw just to throw it into a pond? I know, I'm trying to make sense of Florida man's actions, which are usually beyond any reasonable explanation. But this guy may take the take the title of top Florida man. He definitely lived up to his name with this one. That's so funny. Okay, anyway, let's watch the video. And I'll eat my pie while we do it. It's perfect.
Well, if you are a follower
I have 3 minutes.
just
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna eat the pie that fast.
This next one is for you. It's about
It's a very quiet video.
Mr. Florida, who's accused of stealing White Claw, among other things, over the weekend. 8 on your side's Jeff Patterson joins us now live from Zephyr Hills, where Mr. Florida, and yes, that is his real name, is under arrest.
Good evening, Jen. That's his name, Lawrence Franklin King Florida, Mr. Florida, if you prefer. He's accused of breaking into this business and others here in Zephyr Hills in a story that's a little sad, a little strange, a little funny, and oh, so Florida.
A little sad? Where's it
is
sad?
Little Cat Rescue in Zephyr Hills, not to be confused with Big Cat Rescue in Hillsborough County. They rescue little cats here.
And then we, domesticate them a little bit, and then we adopt them out.
And this is not Carol Baskin. It's Desiree Ballard.
Take the glasses off so I can see the pie.
Problem Sunday morning.
I went out, and there was just cats, actually, in the front. And I thought, oh my gosh, what's going on? And I look over at the facility, and I see the door wide open, and my heart just drops.
Someone had broken in and stolen cat meds.
He took cat pain medication.
Ballard was shocked when detectives told her they arrested Lawrence Florida, a.k.a. Mr. Florida, after a string of thefts in Zephyr Hills. Ballard says he used to live across the street and even volunteered here.
The Lawrence Florida they told me about was not the one. That's not him.
Police have security camera video, they say, links Lawrence Florida
to
a string of thefts.
It is. He had to live up to his name,
2 barbershops, and the Great Catch restaurant where George Isles knew him.
Lawrence, he used to work for me last year.
I think he gave
Isles
everything
says
back.
Lawrence Florida took 27 cases of beer out of his cooler and threw it into a creek. He also stole White Claw from here, which some might say is more of a public service than a crime. But he didn't drink the White Claw or try to sell it.
And then he took it next door to the mobile home park and left it there.
Not the
White Claw.
Not the public service.
White Claw. He's accused of drinking or stealing White Claw. He's also accused of breaking into 7 other businesses here in Zephyr Hills. Police say he admitted to the crimes and even led them to some of the stolen items. Josh and Jen?
Is your Twitter handle at WFLA Jeff? I'm just asking because I want all the White Claw lovers to be able to tweet you directly and not
both of them
target the 2 of us. All right. Thank you.
Those are a hot ticket this weekend.
Jeff Patterson reporting.
Oh my
live from
god,
Zephyr
not
Hills.
her
Thank you.
doxing this man. That's so fun. Don't look at my recommended. Look away. That's so funny. Very opinionated. They really hate that guy really hates White Claw. Luckily she doxed him, so it's all good. Dinner. Good stuff. Very good, thank you. Good stuff. I didn't even have to get up for it, which is the best part, I think. Okay. I think I'm gonna look up my Florida man story. Like my birthday. Which is, you know, September 11th. Last time it was shitty because it was, you know, some September 11th bullshit. Sorry, I have to commit to the bit. You understand. But I'm hoping it'll be better this time. Okay. Oh, perfect. Beating an elderly person, that's good. Oh god, yeah, all of these are awful. Yeah. Florida man beat up and then spat on an old man who was asked him to social distance. Not the elderly, yeah. We won't even bother reading that one. Oh my god. Not 2002. Okay, no, it's fine, it's fine. It's good. It's whatever. You're fine. God. Okay. Do we have any more? Or are we winding down a little bit? I am down for whatever. That is a dangerous date. An excellent idea. Man, stop, that's so funny. Oh my god. You picked an excellent date, dude. Okay. No, fuck off. Florida man pretends to be firework, screams noises in the middle of the night. Ahead of the weekend of the 4th of July, America's Independence Day, residents of Cape Coral Canal in Florida were woken up by, quote, fireworks. But not what you're thinking of. On the night of June 25th, Sarah Warnecke could hear a man screaming very loudly at 3 a.m. in the night. Oh no. Chaotic evil behavior. This man, to that... Okay, wait. When she went out there was not much to see, so she shouted, telling him to shut up. To that, the man pretended to be a firework and yelled, conveying that fireworks were really annoying and that people should stop doing it in the middle of the night. He was caught on security tape screaming fireworks noise across the canal in the southeastern 10th Avenue of the town. In the video, a video? Yes! I hope we get to see. We don't. God hates me. Okay, anyway. He was kind of soon. Okay. In the video, a man can be heard screaming, firecracker, firecracker, boom. That Warren Keck, a completely different woman, believe it or not, shouts, shut up. Replying to her, he screamed again, using expletives. Bottle rocket, yeah, it's, what's a
2, 3, 4, 6 letter cuss word. Anyway, it's annoying, isn't it? Quit doing it in the middle of the... Okay, so... What is that? What is it? This one's fucking. Quit fucking doing it in the middle of the night. That makes sense. I can't think of any that would make sense to go there. But anyway. No, I hate when people do this shit. Because it's always for like an extra week before the 4th of July. Just do it the 4th of July and then shut the fuck up. I swear to God. People are trying to sleep. It's June. Shh. Thank you. If you don't mind. Literally disgusting, despicable. It's already hot outside and awful. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Today, it's March. Okay, well, I'm sorry. In honor of the release of the new Kirby game. Probably, obviously. That's definitely the reason why. Like, without a doubt. I mean, Kirby, woo! That's gotta be that. They were very excited, so they did fireworks. There's no shame in this. We may have a little Kirby as a treat. But anyway. He seemed to be upset that people were celebrating early, Warnock told NBC2. When a reporter from the news channel went door to door in the neighborhood asking people if they were that angry man. No one admitted, and the identity of the man remains a mystery. I love that. In the U.S. state of Florida, fireworks are legal only on 3 days: New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, and U.S. Independence Day. Americans celebrate their Independence Day by lighting up the sky with massive fireworks. According to an estimate, Americans spend about Rs 11,000 crore on fireworks each. What? They were protecting him. They all agreed. Also, what's a crore, dude? Okay. In India, people spend Rs 2,000 crore on fireworks. Maybe this was written outside of the US. That would make sense, I think. Okay, this is India. My bad. Definitely said this wrong, whatever it is. But anyway. However, fireworks in India feature an entirely different occasion than the US. The religious festival of... Okay. Whatever. Diwali. However, New Year's Eve also sees fireworks in India. Not banned in most parts of India, fireworks are common for even small occasions such as weddings and other ceremonies. However, firecrackers are banned in many Indian states, including Delhi, where post-Diwali pollution rises to disastrous levels with thick smog in the air. Oh god, okay, thank you. That's sad. Weird how this Florida Man article was written in India. But whatever. That's really good, though. That's so funny. Thank you, Florida Man. The hero we all need. But not the one we deserve. Okay. I have to pee really quick. So I will be right back. And I will leave you with August 8th. I will do this when I return. And I will leave you with this funky, silly elevator music that I added to my BRB screen. I'm back now. I had to take my glasses off so I could fucking... I'm glad we all enjoyed the Be Right Back elevator music. It's a little bit annoying to turn off, but no, it's worth it for the joke. Okay, I'm back, and I will now do August 8th, per your request. Walmart! It's good. It conveys many emotions, I think. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Florida man asks a lot of emotions just then. Florida man asks Walmart employee for, quote, anything that would kill 200 people. Sir? Indeed. Okay. A Florida man ran into some trouble with police on Thursday after he reportedly asked a Walmart clerk for, quote, anything that would kill 200 people. This coming a few days after the mass shootings in Dayton, Ohio, and El Paso, Texas, in which at least 31 people were killed. What a smart guy, yeah. Like the straw law. There's this one typing game that I play that did goofy laws. Yeah, goofy laws are fun. Okay. Officers found the man who told them he was trying to make a political point. Quote, I was in the Walmart in Port St. Lucie and I just spoke my mind, said Phil Atty. Atty admitted that might not have been the best way to make a point, but he insisted he wasn't serious and he's a gun violence prevention activist. He's doing a great job. Quote, I'm in a Walmart a few days after El Paso, and I'm seeing a white nationalist-looking guy purchase a gun, and I got mad. And he said, Port St. Lucie police were alarmed when they found out from the clerk and a store customer. Quote, I think we're in a day and age when you can't take any comment like that lightly, and we encourage people to bring anything to our attention, said Assistant Chief Richard Del Toro. Authorities said they spoke to Addie, a Martin County High School graduate who now lives in Washington, D.C. This is just me. This is the power of an individual, not an organization, not a political campaign, but just the power of individuals stand up and say no more, said Addie. As of now, Addie has not been charged, but police said they haven't ruled it out and ask that anyone who ever hears something like this to contact law enforcement immediately. I mean, you know, in Texas, anything could fucking happen. What a weird thing to do. Like, why would you do that? Thank you, Florida man. Is that? Anyway, doesn't matter. Whoops, my bad. Okay. Go away. It's raining. It has yet to snow. But it insists that it's insisting that it will. Tomorrow as well, apparently. It's supposed to drop back down to 27 degrees on Sunday. Okay, I'm killing myself. Found an article where a Florida woman ran into a field of cows on a police. Oh, cows. Cop cows. Okay, shut up. I'm so proud of the cows. Thank you, cows. Okay, the glasses are really annoying. I cannot see fucking anything. I'm literally indoors. Here, we'll do it up here. There. So I'm still Florida Man E, but in a different location. Oh, I think my brother fucking made me sick. This is disgusting. Yeah, the cows don't know what race is, so they may have a little police as a tree. No, be nice to the cows. They would never do anything that a cop would do. Okay. I fucking missed. Just so everybody knows. No, come on. All cows are babies. Yeah. Maybe they were running with her and not after her. Just something to think about. Just something to consider, I think. Okay, anyway. It is the 10-hour hour of 10 p.m. And I am running low on energy for Florida Man stories. But this was fun, I think. Here, let me switch you. This was cool. This was a fun, silly thing that wasn't my idea. And we love that. We love, unoriginal ideas, I think. I'm hoping to do something goofy, fun, and silly like this every week, but I don't know how well that will go. I just think it's fun to dress in silly, goofy costumes, such as this one. I borrowed my dad's clothes because he looks... Let me give you, like, the full fit, huh? No? The fucking cargo shorts? You know what I'm saying? Good shit. I didn't tuck in the shirt. He would, but I hate that. I won't be doing that. But this is my sister's hat. The only things that are mine are the socks, the shirt that I'm wearing, and the glasses. Everything else I borrowed. But I like dressing up in fun, silly, funky outfits. So maybe I will do this every week. Sunday we'll probably get back to normal. I should probably finish or try to get further on Metal Gear Solid, considering I started the game, played maybe twice, and then decided to never mention it again. And there's no shame in this, mainly because I got stuck and I literally do not know how to progress any further. Thank you. It suits me, I think. The Florida Man style. I'm tired of the hat as well. Oh my god. Wearing it behind you like that, that's really good. So I hate shit. Of course. But really quick before I go. On Sunday. Oh, you too. On Sunday, it is the 27th of March. A very important date. And I will tell you why right now. The Detroit Reawakening movie or short film or whatever comes out that day. I don't know if it's gonna be a premiere. I don't know what time it would be at. But I assume by the time I stream, we will be watching it together as a family. Yes, we will be watch partying the Detroit Reawakening. And maybe if we're early and they premiere it before I start streaming, we can rewatch the first one and then compare to the new one. Cause it's a prequel. And I don't remember if we remember the prequel. I don't remember if we watched it on stream or not, but it was a while ago, so, it can't hurt to, be reminded of what's up. So we're gonna do that. And I don't know what else. Who knows? Who knows what we'll get up to on Sunday, but I know for a fact we will be doing that. The fact that that they decided to release this on a day I was streaming was their first fucking mistake. So I am taking advantage of that. Content, yummy. So that is what we will do on Sunday. Let me get you somebody to look at. Oh, perfect. We haven't dropped you here yet. You are very welcome to it. Oh, they're a YouTube company. Well, not a company. It's a fan film, so I don't think they could sue me, because they are using other people's content anyway. I'll be okay. But thank you. So I will drop you in Gaming Odyssey, my beloved. She is a friend of Scott's, so obviously we love her. Any friend of Scott is a friend of mine. So grade Odyssey 1. Okay. So I will see you all over there. Thank you for coming to my Florida Man stream. If you have any suggestions for what funky weird shit I should do next Friday, let me know. I'm all over Twitter and I've got my Discord. I'm sure you can contact me somehow, some way, if you desire to. So I will see you all on the other side. Godspeed. So I've come back. If you're still there. Apparently, it's follower or only subscriber chat. Just so everybody knows, we'll go there anyway. I think that's fine. Unless it's subscriber only chat. I don't think she's... We'll just go. We'll just go. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Okay. Celine and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd.
Dex, hello,
Beside her is the god
welcome.
of love, Cupid.
Thank you for the raid.
Sneaking up on him?
I hope your stream
Or like
went
visiting
well.
him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Celine's undying infatuation with him.
Maybe a cat.
Though the
Hello.
two must
Hello,
remain
hello.
apart, her love will forever burn.
We are in an interesting part of Forbidden West right now. How are you doing? Thank you. Very well. I am doing very well myself.